In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Of course, I am your host, or the gatekeeper of this particular program, known here on the internet as the mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your brother, and hopefully your friend, Talik Ibn Ra. And since you are already on the World Wide Web, the internet, you can find me on such websites as YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, MySpace, things like that. Just put the Realities Temple on Earth or either Angel Snub 7 in your search engine, and I will pop up in a lot of places. Well, how come I don't feel famous or anything? How come they tell me I only get 4 views on a video? But when you do a Google search, you get all kinds of results that pop up. I don't know. People always want to show that you're a liar. They always want to try to make mockery and demean you. And speaking of trying to make mockery or try to prove that you're a liar or whatever, I just recently posted a video not too long ago about black people moving to the African nation of Ghana. Now, if you listen to the video, I never said that I was actually moving to Ghana. Only thing I said in that video was that we need to do research, because I heard that they were offering land, free land and whatever to African Americans in Ghana. So that's something I want to research and things of that nature. I never said that I had done any real research or into going to Ghana or nothing like that. This was the beginning. This was something to be researched, an idea. People so stupid. They always want to make up junk. Make up things they want to hear. Foolish idiots. You need to stay here with your Caucasian slave master, and you need to be destroyed along with them. That's what needs to happen. And it's going to happen. I'm going to get my wish, because y'all Negroes don't want to go nowhere. Unlike the people that was with Moses, Moses' people packed their bags and got out of Dodge City. So did those Jews who were in Germany that suffered what they call a Holocaust. They packed their bags and got out, because nobody in their right state of mind want to live with those that abused them, that murdered them wholesale. The only one dumb enough to do stuff like that is the American so-called black people, the so-called Negro, the descendants of slaves. The only one who want to marry, have children by, lovey-dove, and live forever in happiness with their slave master and his children. Oh, Lord. And then many of you are religious believers. And in the religion, it tells you that God wants to separate the righteous from the unrighteous, the wheat from the tare. God wants to separate you so much that God, it says in religious teachings, that I will separate the mother from the daughter, the husband from the wife, the son from the father, and so forth. The religion teaches us about separation, while y'all running around want to integrate with somebody. Integrate with somebody. That's anti-God. Because God wants to separate the good from the wicked. You want to integrate with the wicked because they can smile. Because they got a pretty shape. A woman is a woman, a man is a man. Oh, you falling for the tricks of the deceiver. Even in what I find in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad, under his form of Islam, he taught that America will be destroyed. And after America burns, no life will grow here for about 1,000 years. If I'm incorrect, please correct me. But I do know that's what Elijah Muhammad taught, that America is going to be destroyed. So if America is going to be destroyed, why are y'all making plans for a beautiful future in America? There is no future, no beautiful future for no oppressed people in the house that oppressed them, that lynched them, that murdered them, that raped them, discriminated against them, and done all kinds of evil and wickedness too. You'll never have peace among those who hate you. But you making plans to somehow live in peace and harmony among those who waited to take your life. There are already, to my knowledge, about 10,000 African Americans living in Ghana. And although they are living there, many of them don't view the experience as pleasant because they are living under the rules and the laws, the culture guidelines of Ghana. So you have African American communities in Ghana. But because of racism, even though the intent is good, because of racism, because black people of America have been far removed from any African nation, you don't, and they don't feel the brother and the sisterhood. So they are in Ghana, but there is no brother and sisterhood that is developing. And I heard, now this is what I heard, I was told that the so-called African Americans that's living in Ghana got the big head. Many of them are educated and whatever. They think they are better than the Ghanaian people. That's why those Africans don't like the Americans that's living there. And that's a possibility. Because I come from America. And you still have that connection to America. So there's arrogance there. It's a possibility. But if Ghana does not want us to create our own government, our own nation within a nation, Ghana is not the place for us to go. Because we need to go somewhere, whether it is Africa, no matter where it is on this planet, because you have a right to live anywhere on this planet that you want to live. Not just Africa. That's nice that Africa is the motherland. But those people are messed up in the head. They have the minds of the Europeans. You can't get nothing done with them if they have the mind of the oppressor. They just have dark skin. We need to go and find a place where we can build a nation under the laws and under what we value, ourselves. And align ourselves up with some superpower, some nation that can help protect us until we are able to protect ourselves. Even if that means starting from scratch. If some nation, for instance, if China gave us hundreds and hundreds of acres in some jungle, but they said you're going to have to go in, chop the trees down, you're going to have to make it where you can live upon that land. But you can do as you please. But don't forget, China is the one that helped you to get where you're at. No problem. Go in. Bring your horses and your donkeys and some cows and chickens and some axes or whatever you need to. Chop those trees down. Start from scratch. We will become the forefathers, like George Washington and Patrick Henry was the forefathers of this nation. And I want to remind those who think it takes thousands and thousands of people. It only took about 50 Caucasian people to create what you call the United States of America. Once you go to China, once you go to Australia, wherever we find a home at, are successful, if we're living good, other black people will follow. That's what happened in America. The first Americans came here, got something going, the word got out, and everybody else started coming here. You want to create a life where there is true freedom, justice, and equality, based upon the laws of nature, not the laws of some religious or political idea from out of the old world, because you're building the new world. America is now the old world. China is the old world. Everything outside of yourself that you're building is the old world. Behold, I make all things new, and the former things shall pass away. You don't want to be bringing in mud from your past life. This is brand new. You're building a brand new house. And you want to create technology that's earth-friendly, of which some of the Caucasian people are doing right now. But at the same time, was it not the Europeans and industrialized society? They are the ones that poison the air, poison the water. You're the one that done that. Now, you want to call yourself trying to clean something up when you are the one that dirtied everything up and poisoned everything to begin with. So I would like to come and ask us, those who are interested in networking, coming together, trying to find a place that we can call our own. If you're interested and serious and understand what nation building really is, please send me an email, give me a call. I've already had brothers and sisters after I made that video calling me to inquire because they understand that it's time for us to exodus. Not try to justify staying here. It's time to exodus this place. You should be happy. Then you don't have to worry about racism. You might have to worry about some Negroism because we're not perfect. We still got a lot of nigger in us. But we don't have to worry about racism, discrimination. Everything we do, we depend on ourselves. We depend on our hands and our brains, our blood, sweat, and tears, and build something new, our creativity. And then you will be proud to go in your grave and leave the rest of the work to your babies, our children, that are taking on to who knows what heights that we can climb. But there is no future here living among the wicked. Jot down your comments. Let's talk about it. Thank you for listening. This was and is the Reality's Temple on Earth.